in the way you guys got it?
Great win. It just tells that any given night we can play with anybody. Detroit's been playing great basketball and a great win streak, but we were able to come out and we played at a high level and we got the dub.
They've been great in the clutch. How did you guys get this done?
I think we just stayed with it. I mean, Derek White made some big baskets for his clutch. We just made plays. I thought that we made some excellent defensive plays too. We rebounded. I just thought we did every little thing that you need to see to win.
Jaylen Amari comes up. He plays over 15 minutes. Is getting matched up with Jalen Duren. What did you see from him overall tonight?
I thought he looked good. I thought he looked great. He was battling on the boards. He gave us that physicality that we needed down there. Because rebounding is something that we got to do, but we got a lot of small guys. So it's only so much that your personnel could do. A big body like Amari makes a big difference.
And then when you guys went small, Joe said it made you have a heightened awareness on the defensive glass. What did that translate to in terms of just the effort and the hustle to limit those second chance opportunities?
Yeah, against a team like this, it got to be an emphasis. Got to be an emphasis on the boards. I came in tonight thinking I got to throw my body in there as much as I can, and I think that we did a pretty decent job. I think we still lost the rebounding, but the effort was there, so that's what we need to see.
Jaylen, the other day you said you either come to play or don't come at all, and then come around a couple games later you have this kind of effort. What does it say about your team?
It's awesome. It's awesome. We just got to find ways to maintain it. I love what I've seen from our guys. Our guys are developing, they're getting better, and that's what we got to be. We got to be the harder playing team. We got to be physical, all of that type of stuff, and it's exactly what we saw tonight. So if we get that more times than not, we'll be just fine.
Jaylen, what type of growth have you seen from Baylor to the point where he's guarding Cade Cunningham in the last 5 minutes of a game like this?
Hey, Baylor can play basketball. Baylor's a smart, high IQ player, great passer. You know what I mean? Can hit shots. Great. Baylor thinks and knows the game. So, he's been putting it together, over the course of his career. But tonight was a pure example of high-profile game against a quality opponent. Baylor just made play after play.
Jim, what's it like to go up against not only Duren but Stewart? It just seems like those dudes just lay hat, and it was kind of a war all night.
Yeah, two big dudes. I matched up with them both, just trying to keep them off the glass. It takes a lot of effort and energy because they're big, strong, heavy guys. So, we just had to compete, and I think that's what we did. I just, from my standpoint, just throw my body in there, try to tip it out. Just if I'm not getting it, they're not getting it. That was kind of the mindset. Just try to do your work early, and I thought we did a decent job.
Jaylen, you mentioned Derek had some clutch shots for you guys. Just how big was it to get him going?
That was great. That's the D. White that we know and love. When D. White is aggressive, that's a great sign for our team. He came out, he absolutely balled tonight. We got to find ways to get him more active, more involved. But Derek was a star. He was a stud tonight, and I love to see it.
You touched on it a little bit coming in, but what was your mindset? Because you were aggressive, playing with force from the beginning, but things started to open up in the second half.
Yeah, just wanting to be aggressive, and just coming out being aggressive, being a physical team. I felt like I had some plays at the rim that I could have finished. Maybe there could have been some calls, tried to force them to get some of those calls. Didn't happen. It is what it is, but we found a way to win.
Jaylen, what's it like for you guys being a younger, scrappier team now versus some of the teams we've seen from you guys recently?
Yeah, it's a new challenge for us, a new challenge for myself, but I'm embracing it. Our guys I'm watching them develop and learn on the fly right in front of my eyes, so it's been great to see. I'm just encouraging it to continue. And even when we have some games like the Brooklyn game where we just completely just dropped the goose egg, did not play to our standard. You know what I mean? Just stay with it. It's going to be highs and lows. And tonight we come back and beat the number one team in the East. So it's going to be like that. But we just got to keep encouraging the growth that we're seeing. And I'm excited about that.
You mentioned Amari. He obviously has not been with you guys for the last few weeks. He's playing in the G League, and he comes in tonight and gives you those 15 minutes. Before the game, are you talking to him at all? What's the adjustment period as the leaders of this team?
That was impressive from Amari. I'm not going to lie. He hasn't been with us. A lot of pressure, high-profile game to come in and make an impact. That credit to him. But he did well for us. Amari has talent. He can pass the ball. He's a big guy, knows the game. But that was a big-time performance from him.
Game, is this physical? Is this something you feel a few days afterwards?
Possibly. You know what I mean? It feels different after a loss, for sure. So I'll take the win. And I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving, enjoy their family. Celtics fans, we getting the win, I think, makes a big difference going into Thanksgiving versus loss. So hopefully after we come back and get some more wins.
Did you feel that crowd get behind you?
Crowd, this is the best crowd we had tonight. Best crowd we had all year. It was just, you could feel the energy, you could feel them behind it, and I love to see it. It was great.
Thank you, Jaylen.
Thanks, Jaylen.